shit is good. Oh yeah. Hey guys, Thunder E here. Man, it's been trailer day, and it might not end. But welcome to our Wonder Woman and Justice League trailer breakdown. And of course, yes, the Suicide Squad final trailer. I will do the video. I'm just tired, man. There's like 5 trailers. Come on, guys. And with me is Mr. Lou Rod. How's it going?
I'm doing well. I want more.
Okay. Before we get into it, though, Lou, since I'm going to be handling this, could you handle all the comments? Just let me know what questions come up and all that kind of stuff, because I won't be able to see that screen while I screen share. All right, so we had Wonder Woman and Justice League. Your thoughts on Wonder Woman? We'll start with that, and then we'll do Justice League, because you guys have seen my reactions from those.
I was psyched. We already knew they were going to lighten up her colors.
Yeah.
All the movies going forward are now going to have a much lighter tone versus the Man of Steel and BVS.
Although Justice League was not as light. It's actually,
but it was, the costumes were light.
Yeah, but his tone is still the same.
His tone could be dark, but the costumes were lighter. Yeah. You're not going to see that navy blue shade on Superman, probably.
Yeah, that's very true. But what do you think about Wonder Woman trailer itself?
The trailer was, Steve Pine killed it. His little one-line responses to some of her things. Oh no, I was created by Zeus. That's kind of neat.
The little head nods and stuff. Yeah, it was
subtle little comedy. The whole part. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a secretary. What's a secretary? Oh, I just do things for him. Where I'm from, that's considered slavery.
Yeah.
I like her.
It was on point. It's on point. So since we've started that, might as well just go in and do the breakdown of Wonder Woman. So I'm going to share my screen, put it right here, guys, and we are on. So let's start off. Let's move back to the very beginning where the trailer starts. I mean, the cinematography is on point in this place. I mean, it looks pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that scene there was gorgeous.
And then we get that first meeting where she sees her first man.
Oh, and you're a man?
Yeah,
I think I'm a man.
Yeah, and we get her saying, See, I watched I think it was the guys at Collider. It was like, this is the perfect face to wake up to. Whether you passed out, drunk, doesn't matter.
Dude, I just finished watching the Emergency Awesome breakdown of this trailer, and he goes, that scene there is perfect because it gives the impression that Steve Pine he thinks he's dead because he's looking at such a gorgeous face, how they played it off back in the old days and stuff.
Yeah.
So I like the way he broke it down.
Yeah, it is though. See, again, the cinematography is just really, really nice.
I'm sorry, but this looks like they're close to where the Indian Ocean, because that water looks gorgeous.
Exactly. He's like, what, don't I look like one? You're right, his one-liners, I mean, but then again, too, at first when they cast him, I wasn't sure, but I forgot the way he acts Captain Kirk. He's very quick with his replies. He knows how to nail those pretty well.
Oh no, this whole trailer, like I said, this shot here was beautifully done as well.
Yeah, that was very good. That was if I just go back, we know this is Themyscira. This is probably like the council, of all the elders, female elders. Remember, they're all women.
Well, this is a woman's island.
Yeah, this is Queen Hippolyta talking to, of course, Diana.
Okay, whatever her name is, I'm not going to butcher
it. And then when we move forward, we get shots that we've seen from the DC special, like this.
Which I'm fine that they worked it in.
Yeah, I mean, it should be though. You don't want to use too much new stuff.
Everything they showed us was just great. I mean,
So go ahead.
A friend in my other chat was like, "Oh, why'd they do so much slowdown and all this and that?" I'm like, dude, are you serious? All the trailers we've seen today were beautifully done. They didn't give away not much of the story. It left you wanting more.
Definitely, because this trailer didn't tell us who the villain was. Showed us she entered World War One. This scene we have.
Well, you broke it down. The villain is the guy in this particular scene, but I'm not sure if he's going to be called Ares.
No, I think he's Ares. I think he's Ares. It's either he's Ares himself or he's Ares. He's being used by Ares. One of the two. I think that's what it is. But I love this scene because you have this is a German ballroom party. She comes in with that blue dress, looking fine. But we know as she starts walking forward, and then you see this guy, this general. He looks like he might. I think he's Ares. I think he is.
Or he could be one of Ares' pawns.
Yeah, because Ares is the god of war, feeds off war, and of course, this was the greatest war at that time. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. Like she just comes out. She's ready to kick some
ass. No one notices her sword in her back.
No,
that's just a nice dress decor.
I know, though, it is. And it's all those people complaining, oh, she's skinny. You see that? It's called muscle definition. That's back. Most people don't have back muscles. Just saying. Just saying. WB logo. And this, don't know who this person is, but I like just the motif. It makes him look mysterious. She probably, something happened to her. Who knows?
I think she's going to be the one that sends the Germans to the island.
I mean, no, not German. Oh, yeah, that's right, because they do fight the Germans, yeah. Some shots we're seeing. Because we get a shot of Chris Pine, World War I aeroplanes, as you would expect.
Yep.
Oh, yes. This is the scene when she says, have you ever met a man before? What about your father? I have no father. I was brought to life by Zeus. And this is best reaction right here. He goes, oh, that's neat. I mean, that's something where you're like, it's either this girl's crazy or it's real. It's one of the two,
Yeah.
And some of the shots again is still from that. Okay, this is just beautiful.
Oh, that scene was fucking fire.
I mean, look at that. If I just scale forward, can you see? Just right there. I mean, she jumped. It looks like she's trying to take somebody out here, but meanwhile she's going for these guys who are pointing at her, and then she just goes across.
And fires 2 arrows.
Make Green Arrow jealous.
I don't know if he'll make him jealous, but he'll be like, I'm in love.
And then I forgot her name.
Robin Wright.
Robin Wright as her aunt. They're charging in. You can see now for all those who are talking, you can see the different shades of women from this black woman. I've got someone's brown skin, white.
They're a multi-diverse nation.
Yes, so it's all mixed in there. Oh, this is just nice. That writing right here. This is really nice. Taking out the German soldiers. And this scene here we have. This is somewhere in Europe, of course, Wonder Woman with Chris Pine. He's probably trying to still, trying to work his magic. He's probably thinking he's trying to work his magic. And I think she's slowly falling for him here. I mean, what do you think? Of course, right?
Who knows?
Now this is really awesome. This is like a slow setup. If you've never seen anything about World War I is all about battling trenches. Everyone built trenches. So her coming out, it's considered madness because you get shot immediately by someone, sniper, machine gun, you name it. And you can see the color tone here. The lasso has that goldish yellow. You can see that blue. I mean, everything looks bright.
And I mean, dude, everything was good in this trailer. I can honestly go. Oh, I don't need another one.
I know another trailer.
Yeah, I don't really need another one. I'm hyped for this movie.
I love this part right here where they fire the mortar shell,
and she just
look at that. Like you can even see it right there, clank, and she just goes bim, finding some guys, and then she's taking out some of those guards. And everybody has to have their warehouse fight scene. So,
Oh, God, that warehouse fight scene where she's sliding on her boots.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
This one was on point. So
yeah, I have to say, when we first saw the lasso, it just looked like some generic yellow rope that you bought at the Home Depot. But at least here, once it's in use, it looks good.
Yeah. So you see it here. I'm gonna play it in full, and then let's go back again to that scene. I just want to slow it down because she basically grabs the guy's gun, tosses it away, and then grab the other guy on the leg right there. I mean, that's an awesome scene. And then here she's basically telling Chris Pine that, look, Steve Trevor is his character's name. Sorry, he can't tell her what to do.
Yep. Because he's like, I can't go through with this.
Yeah. Oh.
This scene was hot too.
Yeah, this is pretty nice here. Sorry. Let me go back.
And to think about it, that scene must have been hard to film because there's really no bullets being fired at her, and all the expressions she has to make.
Yeah, you gotta sell it. You have to sell it.
So she sold it pretty well.
Yeah, she did. And yeah, she comes into this warehouse fight scene. Ooh, right there. Look at that.
On the shield, using the shield as a slide too.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I mean, that has to be practical effects, so you should do that. You can probably do it. You can do that with practical effects. Chris Pine with the shotgun. Using the lasso. He breaks the gun behind her back. More sliding again. You can see.
Oh, she cut that down.
Yeah, she cut that down.
That's a strong ass sword.
Yeah. And then of course we get the Wonder Woman theme music.
Dude, but her music is hot. I'm sorry, I like it.
It is.
And then we get the nice fun little comedy relief.
Yep. Secretary. What is a secretary? Slavery. Yeah.
What do you do in that particular moment? It's like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, let's go. I mean, your secretary's making you look back. You know, this woman can definitely kick your ass. And you know, that was pretty. No, it was pretty good. Now, I really enjoyed it. And let's see, any comments from you guys?
Well, there's some.
Let's see. Yeah, I agree. It's the best she can do. I guess that's all I need. So, what are you talking about, Campia? Some people are talking about John Campia. Did he say he didn't like it?
It could have been his first response to Wonder Woman, because I mean, he liked her in BVS.
No. He's still saying that he can't believe. I think Campia's problem is that she speaks English with an accent because that's not her first language, and when she talks, she actually talks in that tone. So, I mean, I don't know, but anyway, I definitely enjoyed her acting in this one. It's fine. It looked great to me. But I mean, Campia has his opinions. That's who he is. Anything else, guys, here before we move to Justice League?
Jackie, as a female, Wonder Woman just made me tear up. It was everything I ever wanted. LOL.
I would agree. I'm not a female, but I would agree. I was excited. I mean, I grew up watching.
Joshua asked, do y'all think we'll see Zeus in the Wonder Woman or not until Justice League?
I think in Justice League. I don't think in Wonder Woman.
I mean, we got the reference of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think in Justice League. You see, you know, when people say her acting was fine. So one of the parts of her acting I like is the very first scene where she sees Steve Trevor was very innocent. And then that last scene when she says, "What is a secretary?" Because first of all, acting is all about face and eyes to a large degree, besides just how you do and talk. When Ethel Jones goes her hand, like stretches her hand out to shake, she looks at her hand like, you know, and she says, "I'm his secretary." It's like, then she goes, "Wait, what is secretary?" And as she starts to explain, then she looks at him, he's like, "Oh, you know, That's called slavery.
See, that particular scene could have been earlier in the movie when they first get to London.
I think it is, but again, it makes so much sense.
It makes sense, and that goes to show Patty Jenkins did a very good job on this movie.
Yeah, out of 10, how much do you like this trailer? It's a 10.
It's a 10.
I mean, to me, if you had any doubts about Wonder Woman, I think you're fine. If you were like me, who was already interested and excited, you're like this over the moon. The action sequences look great. So, DC has set an action sequence based from Snyder, and and you can see Patty is just taking it forward and rolling with it. And, also again, Chris Pine, I think Chris Pine plays well at her. Like, everything's all about chemistry. If you don't have a chemistry between the two, it doesn't work well. So I think that actually falls in.
The good thing about it was in Emergency Awesome Show, he goes, all the directors were at the panel as well. And he goes, James Wan goes, don't worry, guys. My Atlantis is going to look horrifying and beautiful at the same time.
He's a horror director, remember?
So I'm just picturing that. I was like, homie's probably going to have a few booby traps laid out somewhere with some vicious sharks just waiting for your ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be. So it's one of those things, too. I think in a lot of people, especially just going back to the fact that Gal Gadot's acting, a lot of people wanted, what's the lady who plays Lady Sif?
Oh, Jamie Alexander?
A lot of people wanted Jamie Alexander. I'm sorry. Jamie Alexander is fine, but Jamie Alexander is not Wonder Woman in my mind. Wonder Woman to me was always an Amazonian. She's always, I would have, look, for me, first of all, not trying to do a race thing, but I would have picked either a South American or somebody from the Middle East. So we got somebody from the Middle East. Yes, she's still lighter skinned, but we got somebody from the Middle East. That's how I looked at Wonder Woman. That's what was my picture, because when you say Amazon, it just kind of puts that in that perspective for me. And then you got someone who also isn't tainted. And you will see her role, and you see her role change and how you say she acts, because you see her also in Justice League trailer, as we go talk about that. It's completely different from how she is in Wonder Woman. There are variations as she changes forward. So, I mean, I think she's on point.
She was. This whole trailer was on point. Everything I saw today was on point.
Yeah, her facial reactions were stellar. She does a very good job with those facial reactions. So I think that's something a lot of people will. The face acting, it's like Ben Affleck when he did face acting. We know that whole scene where he's like, if it's a 1% chance, you can see it was just all here. It was all here. And that's what sold that scene for a lot of people.
But at the same time, she could have picked up all that when she was filming BBS, because she really didn't do much facial acting in Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Raul Rodriguez says, Gal is a great Wonder Woman. I still laugh at people who wanted Gina Carano now that you've been a bad choice. I mean, yeah, Gina won't fit. She just doesn't fit that role for me, and seeing her in a bunch of films, I'm like, okay, she's okay. And again, Wonder Woman right now, Gal Gadot does not need to be a thespian for Wonder Woman. She needs to do a good job for us to believe she's Wonder Woman. And that's the thing, because Wonder Woman has to be kind and then ready to kick ass at the same time.
And so far, she's done that.
And yeah, I mean, as she moves on in the role, you see her settle down more. But look, I'm going to put it out right now. This movie, $1 billion. I'm putting it out here now. Guaranteed $1 billion. So I'm just saying, guys, that's just
you're going low.
No, I'm just saying billion. That's a guarantee. I didn't say that was the most or lowest. I'm just saying that it will make $1 billion. Just put it that way.
I'm going 1.2.
1.2. Okay. All right.
And opening weekend, about 180 million.
Yeah, I agree. I think, and you know what? If they keep showing us more of the World War I stuff, because we know she's going to have a big battle with Ares. We haven't seen that. We never saw anything on set and all that kind of stuff. So save that. Don't show us that. Maybe,
dude, like I said, this trailer was enough to suffice us until June.
Yeah. And yes, true though. It really is. You could do one more trailer, maybe show more of the German guy talking, right? But nothing crazy. You know, like maybe in that party scene right there.
Oh, Crispy 3333. This movie's gonna attract a lot of women.
No. I'll put it this way, Crispy. This movie is not going to be hampered by the BVS, fallen steps. It's not going to stigma. It's not also going to be hampered by Ghostbusters. This movie actually is the movie everyone's been waiting for that movie that a female character or female-led characters does very well. This trailer has now put it there where everyone's like, wow. I mean, that's just Wonder Woman. It wasn't a matter of it's a woman's movie or man's movie. It's just Wonder Woman. And that's the point. And I think that's where it sells itself. So I say $1 billion, that 800 to 900. Do you know that 800, 900? I think that's Suicide Squad. That's Suicide Squad number. Suicide Squad will, I'm going to agree with Warren, it will eclipse BVS. Just because.
Dude, anything's in the eclipse BVS.
No, not anything. I mean, in terms of the DC movies, it will eclipse BVS theatrical run. A Spectacular God says, I say $2 billion. Nah, it's not going to do $2 billion.
Oh no, hell no.
Nah.
That you're now talking Avatar, Titanic, and Star Wars numbers.
Yeah.
That ain't happened.
MC Builder says, why did they start on World War One? And how old is Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman is about 5,000 years.
She's that old? Well, I mean, she's been around for 75 years as far as comics, and she's old.
Yeah, in the movie universe, it's about 5,000 years old. Which you can see how that would tie into Justice League. You get all that stuff in there. But World War One was known as the war to end all wars. Everybody thought that was the most brutal war of that time. And then we had World War II, how many years later. So I think that's why. World War II has been done.
Yes, Captain America did World War II. Wonder Woman's taking over World War One. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
And I like Jackie's response. She must have $1 billion laying around because she's going to spend $1 billion on this movie alone. So you can share some of that over this way.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so let's. Any more questions? We'll move on to Justice League, but we can answer some more Wonder Woman questions. So, Justice League trailer. I call it trailer because even though it really wasn't cut like a trailer, it was cut like clips. So the movie's been shooting for 3 months. We saw nothing. Everyone was like, is this movie really shooting? Or are they just going, because we saw Instagram photos of everybody pumping iron. Everyone was lifting weights, other than Flash, maybe. Flash is the only one who really didn't lift. But we saw Cyborg pose, especially Aquaman and Superman were posting photos, like back and forth. And one of them was posting like set photos from her movie. They had a set visit. Most of the people who didn't like the movie, except say Umberto, who liked it. So that was the only person I know for well that liked it, that went to go see stuff the set. Everyone came back raving about what they saw. And one of the scenes was Flash and Bruce Wayne, or Batman. And that's one of the scenes that's in this trailer. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how they pair up. But let's do a breakdown of the trailer. Let's go ahead and check out Justice League because I think this is one that I think a lot of people will definitely like. All right, so can you see my screen clearly? Are we good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to hit play. So this is created by the filmmakers, special look at Comic-Con. I like that this year they decided to start releasing stuff and not waiting for leaks because it hurt them a little bit last year.
That's the best way to get in front of this stuff.
Yeah.
Just show it. You showed it you gave the fans their 10 to 15 minute head start on it and then release it online because you save the leaks and all that other shit. You give everybody wins.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's go ahead and hit play. So it starts off with Batman talking about there's a stranger who comes to this village in the winter, brings fish, and you can see it's very cold, like backdrop. Again, still the same Snyder tone, but the colors, even for the muted colors of the outfits, you can see that clearer. That's one thing. that you notice. And of course, up here on the left is Aquaman, but he's crouched down.
Yeah. Batman talking while Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, and he's got a deeper voice too. Like he's kind of got like, yeah, he brings fish in the winter when people are hungry, and he helps people. And that was last night. And then you see this. I love this because you knew where Aquaman was standing. If you notice this little thing, he's talking to the guy in front, and he says that was last night, and then he turns to look at Aquaman right there. And he goes talk. And you can see they changed his contacts. We all know who he is. Khal Drogo, King of the Sea, aka Aquaman. I'm gonna call him now.
You call him Drago, I call him Fabio.
You call him Fabio. Now this scene.
That's a mother box, right?
Yeah, it's a mother box. So the description. This is man burying a mother box. So this do not look like Atlanteans. They just do not look like Amazonians. They're all men. They kind of look Viking-esque, I think.
So was the Vikings.
That's the mother box, or at least looks like that's the mother box in case. And remember how they talked about one mother box was steel, one was kind of bony or whatever. So this one looks like steel, so man's. And we see this king, Viking horns on the right there, and they're burying the mother box.
Okay, yeah.
And then we have Wonder Woman here. Again, like I said, face acting, man. Intense. Don't know what this is, though, this scene here.
Don't care.
But check this out. It looks like there are handprints of stuff on the walls. Right there. And of course, her shield lights up, which means somebody blasted it. You can see how it lights up, right? Only means one thing, right? Something blasted it. Now, it's not Darkseid. Is it Steppenwolf? Is it maybe Superman? Maybe he's a little crazy. I'm just joking. I have no idea. I just threw that out there for all those people who were like, Superman's going to come back bad. And then we get Aquaman here.
See, this scene here, everybody's thinking he's drinking water.
It's not water.
It's not water.
Who said water?
Some alcohol.
Who said water? Okay.
Dennis Zhang and Wendy.
Okay.
But when you watch that video, when they play that scene in fast motion, you're not sure what he's drinking. So you assume it's water.
He's drinking booze. First, that's a booze bottle. And then water don't have all those labels at the back. And that looks like, I don't know, mix something.
Okay, you're playing it in a slowed down version.
I didn't call it water. I just said he was drinking. He knew it wasn't. Look, there's no way Aquaman can jump in the sea and drink all the water he wants.
Ew. Salt water, nasty, bro.
Yeah, but you can see him there with all the tats. And he smashes the bottle, and then right here calling the water forth, bathing in the cool ocean breeze.
Is that his way to get back into the water? He called it that way?
I don't know, man. I mean, he can just jump in if he wants to. And then we have Barry open up his secret lair. You see, I
don't know. I like this scene.
Yeah, and then he walks in. One of the things I like about Barry Allen, this compared to the TV shows, Barry Allen is smart. In the TV show, Barry Allen, he's smart only at his job as a forensic scientist, but it doesn't extend out. So the fact that Barry, of course, since he's fighting crime now, he's set up his own area where he does his thing. He puts his, suit and all that stuff. And we see Cyborg for the first time. But it's weird, though. This scene is weird to me for one reason, right? So he's wearing GCU. He went to Gotham Community University or something, Gotham City University, right? And that also says Gotham City University here. But this looked like military trucks and some kind of warehouse, right? Does it make sense?
Military could be dropping stuff off.
Yeah, but I know it doesn't. It's just kind of weird that you have like his jacket. You can see Gotham City University here, but you've got like military style trucks and military style crates. So I mean, we'll have to see what it is, but I just found it weird,
Or that could be his father's lab, and he just supports, the banner and he's walking out the lab wearing his jacket.
I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, we'll have to see when. Of course, that's till next November 17th.
Yeah, that's a flashback of him.
Maybe, yeah. And he's talking about how he's building an army to defend us. You see Batman again, Ben Affleck, a lot of face acting. Very. This is the quintessential scene that sold this whole trailer. Of course, it's typical Batman. He's in there.
You're sitting there. I like his response. That doesn't explain why you're sitting in the dark in my second favorite chair.
Yeah. Yeah, he said you said that like it explains why you're sitting in the dark in my second favorite chair. Yeah, and then they're talking about he said he'll fight with us, and he goes more or less. And you can see this is not the Batcave, right?
No, it's not.
This is that other huge warehouse facility that they mentioned that Batman has. So this is definitely not the Batcave.
Let's be real. He probably owns all of Gotham.
She goes more and more or more or less. I just love this whole scene right here. It's pretty nice. Probably he said no.
Flash shoot looked pretty good too.
Yeah. Now this is it. He throws the Batarang. Look at that. Just moves out. It's like, shoot.
See, I like this version of the Flash where he conducts lightning just in his movement.
Yeah.
Unlike the TV version. But I get the TV version can't do it. That's more in their budget that they don't have.
True. This is such an awesome scene.
I like when he's like, I'm in.
I'm in.
Bruce is like, you're in?
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, I need friends.
I need friends.
That shit was classic.
Okay. Can I keep this? And then, so here we see the bat suit actually is slightly changed color-wise. They did say that the color of the bat suit is slightly different. So it's not grayish, it's more blue-ish. Getting closer to, you know how we have the blue in the comic books? It's not like the same color. But this is that tunnel that he talked about. That they said they have that new machine that will go through. Okay. You can see a tunnel structure here. So we see that.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joshua, he does seem more powerful than the TV Flash.
Yeah. Yeah, because also when you interviewed Ezra Miller, he said something that was very interesting. He said, the Flash, if the Flash was not intelligent, he would not know how to use his powers other than to run fast. Because he's a scientist, it makes sense that he knows that he can vibrate through walls. You know, he knows about laws of relativity and things like that because he's a scientist. That is what makes him more powerful as the Flash.
Damn, and they made Grant Gustin's Flash dumbed down.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Flash has done all these things by himself. He doesn't need a team. That's why I'm saying that. I mean, but for the TV show, it's great. It's fun. It's a very different take. Of course, we see Wonder Woman with her ability of just, you know,
her wrist clanks.
Yeah, wrist clanks, bracelet banging. And then we get our first look at Cyborg here.
See, here he looks good.
Yeah. I mean, again, the CGI is early. It's only 3 months and they've done this. So which means,
dude, for being 3 months in the movie, this particular CGI looks great.
Yeah. So you can see him here, the whole armor is like, you know, red line coming down the middle. One eye, of course, and then that's from the. So this armor is actually a mixture of multiple armors together, but the red eye half faceplate and that blue light on the top is like from the original Cyborg look.
Okay.
And we get the first look at Barry's armor. Now we heard that this thing is 3D printed. Yeah,
NASA 3D print.
And it's a bunch of pieces, so you can see the pieces as they are here. And you can see scuff marks all around, even on the very top, which makes sense. This is not leather or spandex because this universe, which is why they're showing the lighting. Because one of the things somebody mentioned, I'll show you. So one of the things somebody mentioned is Why he doesn't like the blue lightning. He preferred it was yellow. I think they're going with the fact that lightning usually is blue, normally, than anything else. Maybe
what is that red thing?
I think somebody fired something at him.
Okay.
Oh, see? That is a straight laser blast.
That is hot.
And that's red. And that's not hit vision from Superman, because Superman don't. He's usually just fires it as a straight beam. So
that could be Cyborg just shooting at him.
I don't know. I don't think so. But, you know, so we see him duck here. We see him duck there. He hits the wall. And yeah, this is how we see his suit in full. His fingertips are out. I mean, and his face, which kind of makes counterintuitive sense, but whatever. And then he ducks on the floor here. So this might be that tunnel area. Who knows? And we see that blast go through. I'm just going frame by frame here, guys. So apologies. But yeah, there's lightning all over the place, but you can get a better look at his suit, all the 3D printed pieces all together. And then we get Aquaman again. This is probably after that water bath. Maybe he just wanted to take a shower, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why he called the sea.
Joshua says the TV Flash relies too much on his crew, but it works for the show.
Yeah, definitely.
And then John B says, I think the Flash's speed is going to be more like how they portrayed Quicksilver's time slowdown.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like that. More like that, and maybe a mixture with some speed ups.
And then Jackie hits us with, from this sizzle reel, it already seems Schneider is balancing the seriousness and the levity, which hopefully can please the people who dislike BVS.
Yes, I definitely agree. We move forward here.
He took a shower.
Yeah, he took a shower. So we see the team. So this is probably when they came through the tunnel to that space where they were looking for the parademons, as was explained. So we have a Batman far right, Flash here. We have Cyborg. We can see his red showing up, and of course Wonder Woman to the left.
Okay, well, this is the same warehouse scenario where Wonder Woman was when her shield was glowing.
Yeah, exactly, definitely.
And then I like what Cyborg is saying here. He's talking to Batman like, I didn't know you were real.
Yeah, I never thought you were real. Yeah, I didn't think you were real. But again, his armor looks pretty good, as you see. And also, again, the actor, too. I like the fact that he's trying to be a little bit more serious. Not like Batman serious or like Aquaman serious. He's just like, it's more of like very somber. It's like, I didn't think you were real. Very calm and clear. And again, the armor looks great. It's very different. It's not smoother, but I think it's so it can morph into, whatever it wants to morph into. And of course, you see,
like we both said, for being 3 months of shooting, that armor looks good.
It does. Definitely does.
It looks way better than what they were doing with the BVS clip, because that BVS clip made him look like a pansy.
Yeah, no, that was not cool. You know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Yeah, there we go. And then we think you're real. I'm real when it's useful. And you can see the color of his costume, too.
They could have left the Batman suit from BVS. I like that one.
So this is a little bit grayish blue.
I don't need it.
Well, I mean, it's fine. I think it this doesn't do anything. It's just I guess they just wanted to change it up because this armor has more protection and also more strength. That's what they were talking about. So that might be why. And the Justice League logo.
Then a little bit of comedy from Bruce.
It's like I hear you talk to fish. Trying to insult the guy. I mean, dude could probably deck you there a little bit. And that's it. That's Justice League. So yeah.
All right. So Ulysses Ramirez asked, do you guys like the Flash suit better than the TV suit? Because I like the suit better. I've heard some people complain that they didn't like Flash and Cyborg's suit.
I know people will complain. I think Flash suit, again, people have to remember in the movie universe, it's all about pseudo practicality. So when you see his suit, you may not like it. When he explains it, He like you. It's kind of like Quicksilver. We didn't like the suit when we first saw it, but when you see it in context, you go, yes. Now, Quicksilver doesn't have anything to protect him. In this movie universe, Flash needs protection because as he runs with that speed, he creates lightning. He does all these things. There's some things his body can handle. Cyborg looks like Red Robocop suit. I mean, yeah, Cyborg suit is going to look a little jumbly. And also the way they talked about it is that he hasn't perfected his look. And which is, if you watch any of the animated movies, when the first time he started using the suit, he kind of, it looked one way and he looked another. And finally he settled down on what he wanted to have as a suit. So that's something that makes sense there. God damn it, Batman gives the Flash a Robocop suit. I don't think that's his final suit.
I don't think it's the final suit yet neither, because it doesn't even have the Flash logo on the chest yet.
No, it does. That one had the logo on the chest, but I don't think it's the final suit. I think you eventually see the suit is upgraded by Wayne Tech. Although at the set visit, they talked about the sneakers, and everybody was like, man, I need to own these Flash sneakers because they look good. Like, they look pretty nice. So, yeah. And then Joshua says, that shot is amazing. Leah Butler says, Wonder Woman is my life. Not feeling the Batsuit reminds me of the Adam West Batman from back in the day. You know what? I think it does, but I think it was deliberate because of the lighter tone. Is that Batman wouldn't necessarily, just the suit should reflect some of it. That's probably what they were trying to go with. Bruce Wayne's still gonna be Bruce Wayne as Batman, right? But I think they wanted to just kind of reflect it that way a little bit. Hopefully the Superman in the movie. Yeah, Superman will be in this movie. He's going to be in the second to the third act. Let's call it a day.
Yep.
That's just
I don't want Superman in none of the trailers.
None of the trailers.
Let his comeback just be strictly you see him in the movie and that's it.
And he comes and kicks ass. That's all, and smiles. So that all those people who say he doesn't smile can't be happy.
And then there's going to be someone who's going to become the seventh member by the end of this movie, and they're probably going to leave that person out of the movie too. Yeah. Whether it be Martian Manhunter or Green Lantern.
Do you think Superman will come back with a black suit towards the end? I hope he does, kind of though.
With a black suit, long hair, and beard.
Yeah, I hope he does, and everybody's like,
"Come on, man! I already have one, Fabio. I don't need another one."
No, I hope he does. I don't think long hair. I think it'll be black suit, just with like that thick beard he had in the beginning of BVS when he was wearing. Not BVS, Man of Steel. Just that beard and the black suit, and then Bruce is like, "Clark, yeah, it's me, man. I'm cool." Like something like that, where it's like a little levity to it, and it's like. And then one of them is like, "I thought you were dead." Hey. And everybody else is like, "Who's?"
Yeah, okay. Wonder Woman ain't gonna be.
Hey. I know she's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that.
This ain't the freaking Marvel cheese fest.
They need to market Superman the way they marketed Vision. No, they shouldn't. We knew Vision was coming. I guess you could do it maybe a little bit in the sense where
no marketing of Superman.
No. You can market Superman if you just keep showing his grave. And they show the grave crack, like things like that. Okay, he's coming back, right? But you're just showing the grave. You're not showing Superman flying. You're not showing anything. You're showing like maybe in the trailer, right? They show a shot of the grave.
No.
Shot of the grave.
We already got the shot of that crap in Suicide Squad's trailer.
Yeah, that's true. I need to actually. Okay, I'm going to do my breakdown of that trailer afterwards because I didn't really fully watch it. I kind of watched it while I was editing, so yeah.
He didn't want to do a reaction because of all the music in it.
Yeah, there was music in it too, but I'll do it for you guys. It's just been busy. I'm exhausted, man. Like 5 trailers is going to be 6.
6 today, and that's not counting Marvel and the TV side of DC.
Oh my God, I'm tired. It's too much. It's too much awesomeness. But it was good though. I mean, Wonder Woman and Justice League, and so a lot of people said, like, you hear people with the trailer reaction say it looks like DC has course corrected and things like that. Let's put it this way: DC did not course correct a thing from Wonder Woman, as you might think. Wonder Woman started shooting last year. Okay, last year, not this year. Last year, which means, and the story was from who? Snyder. It was written by Jeff Johns. What it was BVS was supposed to be that ultimate cut. That was what BVS was going to be. And he went in to make a darker movie. for BVS. Now, when we get Wonder Woman, we're going to get an origin story, which is never really dark. Maybe in dark times, but never really dark. And Patty Jenkins had her leeway of doing what kind of color palette and what kind of interpretation she wants to put. Then you also have Suicide Squad. We all know how David Ayers has pretty much come with his own vision.
But did you see the beginning of that trailer? Hall H, are you ready?
No. Like I said, I just kind of jumped in.
Oh,
so I need to.
That trailer was.
So guys, it's gonna be like a pseudo reaction because I've seen part of the trailer, the whole thing. So I apologize, but again, David Ayers' Suicide Squad. When was it shot? Last year, also. So, and the tone, yes, it did reshoots, but the tone is and that tone is dark. If you watch all the clips, like all those single clips he did for all the villains, even the one for Deadshot, which is Will Smith. Everybody's like, Will Smith will play Will Smith. I consider that even dark because, yeah, he was, he was joking around in the sense where it's like, oh, you threatened me, but you can see he was saying is like, I'm pointing my gun at you already. That's the thing most people miss. It's like Deadshot has guns here, 2 guns, plus he's also his rifle. So he's already pointing a gun at him, and he's like this, which means trigger is ready.
Just put the trailer on and let's do this.
Okay. All right. I'll do a separate reaction. Okay. I'll ask people, should I react to Suicide Squad now or should I do a separate video? Your choice. So you answer, guys. Let me answer some of the questions here. Ricky Sylvia says the Flash is awesome, but the lightning is much. He barely moves, and all that lightning goes everywhere. I don't know, but overall awesome. I mean, yeah, true, but also if you're really moving that fast, you will create lightning. WB came correct to San Diego, according to Jackie. You gotta be subtle about it when you use Superman in the marketing. I agree. There should still be Superman in the marketing. Just gotta be subtle. All this really makes me excited for the new movies to come, says Indominus Rex. Joshua Christieri said GL would be lighter before BVS came out. That is very true.
Well, we already got 2 nows.
2 nows. We need 5. How about that? Tasty T says, say something boogie boogie. Say something reggae reggae. Huh?
Suicide Squad.
Oh, see? Oh my God. What if in the comics where they have Superman and they find out that he's not the real, which one is the real Superman? You mean like, okay, Indominus says, react to it now. Just get it out the way so you can rest, bro.
You got your 5 nows.
All right. Let me cue up the trailer here, and then we can
gotta give the people what they want.
Sorry, my bad. I guess there'll be no music because you can't hear it, pretty much, right?
Yep.
What's the final trailer? Let me cue it up. Ad is playing. Oh, it's a full ad. For crying out loud. I was like, it's a full ad. Okay.
Okay, so Iron Fist will have multiple villains in his first season.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Well, you're still queuing it up. The Blair Witch Project trailer was pretty good too.
I never watched the first one.
The first Blair Witch was good. The second one sucked. This third one is a different take on it, and it looks pretty good. For the horror fans out there.
Okay. Suicide Squad, where are you?
Dude, go to the website.
No, I have it. It's just, sorry. I'm just waiting for this. I paused it, and I made a mistake. I paused it while the ad was playing. I forgot that the ad won't play until you play the whole thing. So, yeah.
Damn YouTube.
That was my no, it's okay. Ads are good. Ads are good. We like ads. That's how we make money. No. So, all right, guys, I am going to be watching Suicide Squad trailer. I'm gonna pause it here. All right, let me share my screen. Let's see. Can I do full screen while I'm watching this or no? Share. Let me know if you can see it or if you can't. Can you
Yeah,
see
we see
this?
the YouTube.
No, can you see this whole screen? It's black, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you see the trailer? Can you see that?
Yes. Hey, all H. Come on. Come on.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Suicide Squad final trailer. Okay. I didn't see this actually. City skyline, Chicago.
I like this scene.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh no, but the way, you know how we always seen what are you drinking, what are you drinking, and all that. Oh, that, yeah, good choice. This scene is more in depth. That shot breaking it down for
him.
Amanda Waller plotting her little schemy, creepy ways.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We've seen all this, some of that. Yeah.
The Superman funeral. Whatever the hell that is.
That's right. Ooh, lightning.
Yeah, the croc looks pretty good, Joshua.
There's okay. Soundtrack is good though. All the music is really nice. Thank you. Slipknot, you know he's gonna die.
See, that particular scene, I never knew Amanda Waller was in it.
Yeah, she was.
Never noticed her. Told you that shit was funny. Oh, and this one's here too.
Yeah.
Look, fire.
Oh man. It's really more trash. Wow. Oh, this movie needs to come out. Oh,
that scene was hot.
I told you that was awesome. Ooh. Yeah. Nice. Biome. Did you guys notice this? Right
what,
here?
Oh yeah.
No, not this. Not this. That here is Lieutenant GQ, aka Scott Eastwood,
aka who knows who the hell
he's gonna be. But there was a couple of cool scenes in this, though. I mean, like just cool new things. No, a couple of cool new things, like little snippets, like that guy who what was it? Because I'm doing this off YouTube. I have to find. So we'd see Enchantress in her final form somewhere. Here, I missed it. I guess I have to see. Killer Croc. Interesting. Rip somebody's head off. I missed Enchantress completely.
There's not. The only scene with Enchantress was the hand thing, and like a glimpse of her face.
Oh yeah. The hand thing was sweet. That was scary as hell. This joke here, Boomerang looks like he's going to be funny. I'm just going to skip out of it because it's going to be hard for me to kind of go through. But I have to say though, yeah, I mean that was good. That was really good trailer.
I enjoyed the music in the trailer.
Yeah, the music is dope. I mean, the music is going to be fun with this movie. I think it's going to go all the way through.
I'm really feeling that Rick Ross and Skrillex.
Yeah, The Croc looks good. I mean, I think everything is going to be good overall. We just have to wait and see. I mean, are they still doing that special screening today or no?
Well, we were speculating. We don't know what they were doing.
Well, they did block out time for a screening.
We don't know. Who knows what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll have to wait and see.
I just keep checking back periodically to make sure nothing from Marvel has dropped.
Yeah, I know, because if not, I'll be doing Marvel stuff. I'll go change my T-shirt, all you Marvel fans. No, keep my Superman shirt on.
So after the Suicide Squad, we had Kong Skull Island.
Yeah,
what were your thoughts?
That was good. I mean, it's kind of like the Godzilla trailer. They didn't show,
but you don't need much of him. Just little glimpses here and there. And I was with you. Was that a spider in the trees?
Yeah, that was a giant spider, like just walking around. Mobius Insanity. Yeah, what's up? We have watched the Justice League trailer. It was probably about 10 minutes ago. We did the breakdown there. So if you want to go back and check that out, definitely do. But Skull Island, I mean, I like the take. I like the fact that, Samuel L. Jackson was kind of like, man, nah, man, we got ammunition, man. We got stuff that we can use to take him down.
And then, like you said, I like that it's the Vietnam era, because what did they do a lot back then? They did a lot of nuclear testing.
And napalm. What's napalm?
So maybe that genetically enhanced some of these creatures on Skull Island.
I mean, yeah, who knows?
But he still looked kind of small compared to Godzilla.
Yeah, he's not going to be taller than Godzilla. I think, but also again, too, I disagree. It's that shot of the helicopter, the distance from where he was to there is far. I think it was like rising over a mountain they were coming over, which is why they want to give you that look where you're like, he's big, he's not too big. And again, I don't think he needs to be as big as Godzilla. He needs to, and also again, watch, they're going to downscale Godzilla just a bit. So that when you see it will no, when I say downscale in the sense that this is going to be it. This is King Kong and this is Godzilla. It won't be like this, because then it makes no sense.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I could deal with that.
Yeah. So it's going to be something like this where Godzilla is going to be bigger, but King Kong is probably a little bit more agile, of course. So Godzilla is going to have a hard time against him. So I definitely like that. Forte Jones, where's Superman? Superman's dead, but he'll be back.
Spoiler.
Yes, spoiler. I think the new Joker looks weird, but it suits the Joker's insanity, I guess. I mean, the new Joker is only as weird as what you know. In the comic books, Joker has had tattoos. Joker is also, I mean, they're very different types of Jokers. There's the jovial Joker. Look, even the Joker from the 1970s Batman is also correct. Yes, it's extreme to the funny side, but there's a Joker in the comics where he's, likes to crack a lot of jokes before he does anything. Then you've got a Joker the Joker the gangster, like you got from what's his name again?
I think Jared Leto's Joker is going to be a hybrid of all of them.
Yeah, I think because you see that he cracks jokes, but he doesn't laugh at his own jokes. He laughs at other things, and you can see that the guy clearly has his faculties, but he is crazy. It's not like he's not so losing it per se. It's like he sees everything in a madness vision almost. What do you think about the underground scene? Okay, I've read the main villain of the new Justice League movie is Steppenwolf, according to Ross. Yes, it is Steppenwolf. They confirmed that in the set visit. Aziz says, what do you think about the underground train scene? Like, who do you think that is? I think it's...
I have no idea who that is.
Somebody mentioned who the main bad guy is. It's not Enchantress. I think it's her brother. I've forgotten the name of the villain itself. But that's who the bad guy is, because you see those tentacles also grab the helicopter in one of the scenes. So it's the same thing. Then Jackie says, any of you getting Batman fatigue a little?
Hell no.
Nah, not really. Seriously. Because this is a very different Batman. As much as I like Christian Bale's Batman, this is the Batman I've been waiting for. And as much
ass takes names later.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for, they didn't announce any new movies at Comic-Con, which is the one thing I wanted them to do, but I figured they won't. I figured they can't announce a new Superman because he's dead.
They didn't need it.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
Now, no. Now next Comic-Con, they can announce the next Superman. because
they go that way. Because next year you will get Wonder Woman would have came out. You'll get more Justice League footage, probably some footage of Flash because that'll start filming shortly. Aquaman should be starting soon.
No, Aquaman. Yeah, you also get footage from Aquaman too, because Aquaman will start shooting beginning of the year. But again, it's like 2-3 months. They will have enough footage to show us.
But then after Skull Island, we got King Arthur and the Legend of the Sword.
Yes, so that's the next one. At first I didn't know what to expect.
See, you made the one little comment like, we're finally getting a pretty good King Arthur movie. I like Clive Owen's take on King Arthur. I like that movie.
I like Clive Owen's take. I didn't like the movie because the movie did not know what it wanted to do. The movie was trying to be a little mystical, but was not even there. We didn't even get to the mystical part. You know, they hinted at it, and there was too much hinting in the movie. Now, with this one, I love they took the magic of King, because pulling that whole sword and stone thing is magic. That was all magic.
And my friend, his name is Charlie Hunnam.
Yes, Charlie Hunnam. Sorry, I take Charlie Hum. Is that what I call him? Yeah, I apologize. But I mean, I like Charlie Hunnam. I like him as an actor. It's good to see him in this role. It was good to see Jude Law as a bad guy too. It's kind of nice to see him, because you remember when he walked out with his armor, with the crown. He looked like
from what I read, he is the brother of the king.
Yeah.
So, and he has, like you said, he's holding a fireball like he's freaking out of Dragon Ball Z and shit. So I'm like, is he like an evil Merlin?
Yeah, and then we see that woman walking around with the eyes, and then we see the giant elephant, and then you see some guy with a skull. I mean, it's like all these different things in there.
Looks like some stuff that came out of Mordor.
Exactly. It's like this is the first time Mordor creeped out just a little bit. So that was actually cool to see, and I enjoyed that trailer. It got me interested, because at first I was like, and then you're like, okay, this is actually pretty good. Grayson says, do you think The Flash was badass? I did. Yes, I did too. Brian says, I've been reading a lot about Brainiac. Yes, Brainiac will be the villain for a next Superman movie. He will be perfect villain.
He should be, yeah.
And
Brainiac
also
teams up with Lex Luthor.
Yeah, thank you very much. There we go. You know, that would be great. That would be great.
I don't know about it's overwhelming, Joshua. I thought the trailer served perfectly.
See, I don't agree. I think it led you in and then took you to the world they were trying to create, because this is not your classic King Arthur pulls stone, fights the evil king and takes
it's not the Disney version, bro.
Yeah, exactly. This is a straight up fantasy level King Arthur. Jeff, where was Superman? Brian, spoiler alert, really. Superman's dead from BVS, and Superman will come back, this is spoiler, in Justice League. Probably, I'm guessing, this is not official or anything,
between Act 2 and 3.
Yeah, so that's where I think you get that in there.
And then the final one of the day that we've gotten so far,
yeah,
was Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
That got my interest up, because like I said, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I like the fact that what's his name, Colin Farrell, didn't even talk.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was a wizard.
Yeah, but I like the fact that he just kind of walked around and everyone was like, you know, like I could do anything I want, you know. Like from the trailer, I just got that from the trailer. So that was nice to see in the trailer. It was also nice to see.
It got the peak up. I mean, I was interested in seeing the movie, but this trailer gave me more of like, okay, now, you know, I'm a little more invested to want to see where this is going.
Yeah, that's very true. And also, I like the fact that, you know, there was like the regular humans were also pissed, you know, in a sense. They're like, you need to handle your crap or else, you know, shit's going to go down. So I like that. To me, this is more interesting than the Harry Potter world, because Harry Potter world was filled with very
This could be the setup why the humans and Muggles don't get along so well in that Harry Potter world.
Yeah, probably.
Why they go through a lot of hidden passageways away from Muggles and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So this trilogy sets that up, which I honestly think will be brilliant.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Kamethraman 04 says, you think Superman will just have a cameo? No. It just will be in 1/3 of the movie. Superman will
Superman could have what Wonder Woman did in the last movie.
It'll be longer. It'll be like he'll have around 30 for 45 minutes of screen time. I'll say 30
with no lines.
I mean, does he? Superman never really needs many lines. You need to face act. It's all about face acting with that role. Jackie says Superman will be the main event, like he always is. Yeah.
Obviously.
Joshua says it would be so damn cool if Joker breaks Lex out of Arkham and ends at the end of Suicide Squad. No.
That's happening in the Justice League movie, most likely.
I think
not the Joker part.
I think Lex is either breaking out or Batman is going to go meet Lex because he needs info on mother boxes. I think that's what it is. Joshua, that's Joshua's last statement. Jeff, like a Superman shirt. Thank you. I thought I saw shit first. I was like, oh, he did write shit. Do you like how they showed the locations in the teaser of the new Justice League movie? It looks industrial. Are you talking about like the Batcave location and underground? I mean, yeah, I think everything they do in this universe is a little bit more practical sense, like
everything we've seen was great.
Yeah. So everything looked fantastic. It looked good. We spent an hour on the Warner Brothers Hour covering Wonder Woman.
It's time.
Or a Marvel trailer.
Marvel and Fox debuted the first trailer for Legion.
Okay. So on that note, we'll be checking that out. Whew, man, I'm beat. But yeah, I definitely agree. I liked everything WB put out. This was killer. I mean, they literally knocked it out the park. Wonder Woman was the first trailer, and that literally just said, I'm going to own next year. Justice League trailer came in, and we're like, people are now screaming, we love you, Zack Snyder. We're like, oh, yeah, but how many months ago you're like, we hate you, Zack Snyder? So I like that. And also Suicide Squad, which I just watched fully, shows that this movie just needs to come out.
Yes.
Hands down. And then also looking at Warner Brothers lineup for next year, because this year they had a weaker lineup in terms of movies. Kong looks good and looks like something I'm definitely going to go see. Same thing with Arthur. Arthur is a movie, and also end of this year with Fantastic Beasts. I think they have a good lineup moving forward in terms of like big blockbuster movies. I'm interested to see how Green Lantern is introduced in the future movies, also Shazam as well. I think Green Lantern is the one. I don't know if Snyder was going to do an end credit sequence, but I can see Green Lantern coming in and saying that there is something else in the universe. My name is John Stewart, and I'm a Green Lantern or whatever have you. So,
as much as I would like to see the John Stewart, that's not going to happen.
No, it will be John Stewart. It will be John Stewart. The reason why I think it's John Stewart is because WB has said WB has been trying to do a more cross-cultural approach to their heroes than Marvel. Marvel is now in this course correcting with, of course, Black Panther. But they're trying to do that. And when all the rumors came out and said they're not doing the Green Lantern movie, before they actually announced that it's Green Lantern Corps, which means they want to cast. There's talk.
Well, they'll do the 3, but I think the one that's going to come back, if they even show a Green Lantern, will be Hal Jordan first.
I don't think it'll be Hal Jordan. I think it'll be John Stewart.
You wanna take a wager?
I just think it's John Stewart. You know what? Yeah, I'll take a wager. $20, done. Bam.
It'll be Hal. You got John.
Yeah.
No, watch us both be wrong on his fucking Kyle Rayner.
It would be the guy who played Night Owl to play Hal Jordan. No, he plays the president in BVS. Well, his voice anyway. Martian Manhunter, Spectacular God, I don't think so. Hi, Jaden. Hi.
If they bring in Martian Manhunter, I would love it to be the Secretary of Defense.
Yeah, but I think Martian Manhunter's role is not needed because of Cyborg. That's the problem. But yeah, definitely agree, guys. So thank you very much. We done that for an hour. It's been fun.
Woo! What I told you would be the hour block.
Yeah, we've done an hour block of Comic-Con coverage. I am, there's like heat from this light here. But it's been good. Thank you. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you're joining us for the first time. We cover a lot of comic books, entertainment, tech. We're still a tech channel, but we cover all the things that we love. So, like I said, for me, it's right here in my heart. Where's my heart? Wait, sorry. Here, somewhere around here. So we're going to
Don't worry, guys. We're not done.
So yeah, there'll be more stuff. See, since Marvel is now dropping stuff out there, so check out Legion. Do a reaction for Legion. We'll do some stuff also for Zac Efron. Whoa, you see, you just threw me off there with that.
Oh God, hell no.
No Zac Efron. I mean, I enjoyed him in Neighbors. I think he's he's doing a good job in his comedy stuff, which is good. But yeah, I want DCU to be successful because it just means better movies for us all around. And I'm going to put it this way again, guys. 10 years from now, everyone will look back and will say the best movie in all the comic book movies for years to come is BVS Ultimate Cut. And remember, I said Ultimate Cut and say theatrical Ultimate Cut. Just say BVS Ultimate Cut.
Okay, that Superman cup, stop drinking it.
Superman Kool-Aid. It's the best. All right, guys. Thank you. Stay tuned and always enjoy your entertainment.